Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. So if you're headed outdoors or you're going to be doing any kind of camping and you're looking for some dishware or a tableware set, you're in luck. Tonight we're going to be looking at the Stansport Deluxe 24-piece Enamel Tableware set. Is it any good? I don't know. Let's check it out. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase this tableware set, make sure you check out the links in the description below. Alright, as we can see here, you get 4 12-ounce mugs, you get 4 10 1/4 plates, 4 6-inch bowls, and a set of forks, knives, and spoons. Let's actually have a look at the items in here. Alright, just a quick note on enameling. If you're not too familiar with what this is, it's basically just a coating. Now, what's underneath the coating has changed throughout the years. What's in here now is a stainless. So the result is a very lightweight, cost-efficient dish or bowl or mug or whatever it is you're trying to use. And how they do this is they get the plate, they dip it in some primer, let it dry, then they double dip it in enamel, stick it in a kiln, and then it's hardened. So the result is a very lightweight, cost-efficient, very durable finish that you can use regular silverware on. Now, some disadvantages of enamel are, one, it can chip, and if it does chip, you have to treat the affected areas with something like oil to stop it from rusting. Even though this is stainless steel, there's still a chance that it could rust depending on what environment you're in, especially if it's very humid around the ocean and things like that. You want to make sure that you cover up any chips with a little bit of oil. Second thing is, they're a little bit loud. So if you're in an RV or a van with a pass-through, or if you're car camping, you really got to make sure you clamp this down, put some towels around it, because if that's bouncing around in your drawer, that is going to drive you crazy. Let's have a closer look at these. All right, let's run through some size references here. So on the box, it says that this is about 10 1/4 inches across. So I'll just lay this 12-inch ruler on here, and you can see right there, just over, right about 10 1/4. Okay. I'll lay it right across for a size reference here. And just to give you another point of reference, here is a kind of standard piece of bread. That'll give you an idea of how deep the bowl is in here. All right, let's move on to the bowl. All right, so this should be a 6-inch bowl. Right about there. And if you're wondering how deep it is, let me turn this sideways. Just about 2 inches deep. Just about 2 inches deep if you move it around there. Maybe a little bit over. So about 6 inches across, 2 inches deep. And let me get the piece of bread in here. I'll just put this ruler down here so you can get a size reference again for that. Okay. And with that same piece of bread in there, there you go. Kind of see the depth. What that looks like there. All right, let's do the mug. Here is the 12-ounce mug. Across the top. Just over 3 inches. Depth-wise, about 3.5 inches. Ooh, maybe 3 1/4. 3 1/4. And then here's a kind of standard 16-ounce bottle of water. I'll just stick that in there to give you a reference again of how big that is next to each other. Take that in. All right, here are your utensils. Bring the ruler back in here. Here's a pen, just a Sharpie pen to give you an idea, another size reference up top as to how big these are. Knife coming in. Is that 8.5 inches? About 8.5 inches. Let me get the spoon up here so you can see the bowl of the spoon. And that's coming in. And right around, I'll call that 8 inches. Fork. Oh, about 7.5 inches. All right. Those are your size references for your eating utensils. All right, let me get you a weight reference. Full deck of cards coming in at 3.4 ounces. All right, I know the plate's probably going to be twice as heavy, at least twice as heavy. Yeah, that's coming in at 7.9 ounces. Let me bring in the bowl. Bowl coming in at 3.8 ounces. That's pretty close. Here is the mug, coming in at 3.9 ounces. So the bowl and the mug, almost the same weight as a deck of cards. And of course, the plate being 10.25 inches is a lot heavier. One AA battery, coming in at 0.8 ounces. The knife, very close. The spoon, ooh, that feels a little bit heavier. A little bit heavier. And the fork. Alright, so it looks like the knife and the fork are around the same weight as a AA battery. And the spoon is the heavier one, but not by much. Alright, so what are my thoughts on the finish of the enamel? You know, I think it's fine for the price that you're paying. Right? It looks like ordinary enamel. The finish goes all the way up to the lip here. Okay, I'm just trying to show you the inside of that. And you're going to get some drips here and there. I'll show you on the bowl. This one's pretty good, though. This is pretty good. Now, the one thing I do have concerns about is the finish does go all the way up to the rim in here. But when you're washing it, as water does, is it does find a way to get in between seams like this. And I wonder if that's where some of the rust complaints are coming from. I would have preferred it not to have this ledge, for it to be a total rollover instead of having that ledge in there. But the enamel is fine on this one. Here is what I was talking about, like a dip, like a drip. Let me see if I can show it right here. So you see that kind of bump? There we go. Now you can see it. So some of them are going to have those drips in it. Here's a look at the bowl. Again, the finish is fine. But I worry about, again, water just settling in underneath the rim here, getting in between. Here's a look at the mug. You know, but I think these are fine. They're going to serve its purpose. You know, you can put these on the grill over the fire, keep it warm, and they'll be fine. I would never do that, but you can. You can absolutely do that. Absolutely do that. So I think for the price that you're paying, it's not a bad deal. Again, you get 4 of those, you get 4 of those, 4 of those, and you get 4 sets of these. Well, alright guys, that's been your closer look at the Stansport 24-piece enamel dishware set. If you're heading outdoors and you're looking for something that's fairly inexpensive and has fairly decent durability, you might want to check one of these out. Remember, if you want to purchase it, make sure you check out the links in the description below. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.